Okay, one of the things you're going to need when the season starts, or as you get into your season, is a very quick way of relaxing. Calming yourself down, relaxing your muscles when you have to. The first step in doing that is being able to do that in relaxed sitting like this. So it could be at home in the living room, in the bedroom, could be on the subway, on the bus, could be anywhere. So start by getting your feet shoulder width apart. Place your hands in your lap. And your eyes can be open or closed, but just start by inhaling slowly, holding slightly, and exhaling slowly.
Sorry. Do it again.
No.
Do it again.
No.
I cough.
Doesn't matter. We're going with this. So inhale slowly. Hold. Exhale slowly. Inhale slowly. Hold. Exhale slowly. Now place your left hand on your stomach. And if you're breathing in a relaxed fashion, your stomach should rise as you inhale and fall as you exhale. Just take a few more deep relaxing breaths like that. Again. Good, okay, hand away from the stomach. Next step. One of the things you want to do as you move into the season, as you go through the season, is you want to make sure that you stay positive. The more positive you are, in general, the better things are going to be. So, okay, what about when it comes time to train and do your long distance running and your weights and going to the gym? How do you generally feel?
Yeah, I'm generally pretty negative. Physical is not my strong suit, so when I think about going for that run or getting into the gym, I do automatically kick into some negative.
And what? Give me an example of some of those thoughts.
Like, oh God, I'm going to feel terrible after this run. I'm so unfit. Can I really do this? It's going to kill me. And I want to be able to do it right away. I want to be able to do that time right away instead of building up to it gradually. So often I will think negatively and overdo it, and then I don't have a positive experience with the physical training.
Okay, so let's stop there. It looks like we have enough to work with. What I want you to do then is, we'll just do it on the board here. I want you to list the negative thoughts that would stop you from, especially at the start of the year, going out and training well, doing well, and some of the other thoughts around tournaments. I want you to list the negative thought, and then over here, what I want you to do is list a positive thought or a positive phrase or some type of self-statement that would counter that negative thought and make it a little bit easier to work on your objectives. Do you want to go ahead and do that? And what do you think you could say to yourself? What's some sort of positive phrase that you could use or repeat to counter that? Write that right beside it, if you can think of one. Take it easy, every small piece of work adds up. That's good. Okay, you were telling me before that you're motivated mostly by playing at tournaments and competition. Well, it's the start of the year and you're going to have to put in a lot of long, slow, laborious training before you get to competitions and the matches. and I want you to imagine that you have a day of training ahead of you. Let's say it's 30 minutes before your training, and it's training you don't really want to do. What sort of things could you say to yourself, or what sort of things could you do to get yourself psyched up and energized to go out and do the training?
I could start maybe visualizing the training and how it's going to go, and seeing a positive outcome.
Okay, that's a great suggestion. So your suggestion is, okay, it's the start of the season, and you've got a long way to go before your most important tournaments. One of the best ways to stay motivated over a long season, especially early on, is to spend some time visualizing your goals for the year, your goals for the season, seeing yourself achieving those goals, and that way using visualization to motivate yourself. What are some of your goals, 3 goals for the upcoming season?
I want to improve my speed on the court.
Okay, speed. Yeah. Anything else?
Particularly to the front of the court. I want to be quicker, stronger,
Okay.
faster to the front of the court. I want to.
Maybe something technical?
I definitely want to have a more consistent drop shot, more offensive drop shot.
So more offensive drop shot and more consistent.
Correct.
Offensive and consistent. Okay. And maybe a goal related to an important tournament or tournaments?
I would like to see myself play well in a couple of the Whisper tournaments that I have scheduled this year, and to be able to make a dent in the draw.
Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes, take about a minute, take some centering breaths to relax. Then I want you to switch on a scene on the court where you are moving very quickly and fast to the front. I want you to see yourself in a game situation, hitting some good drop shots. And then finally I want you to, you played in a Whisper tournament before, so I want you to try and recreate that scene of the tournament, the spectators, the players, the draw, try and feel the pressure, and I want you to imagine yourself performing well at a Whisper tournament. Okay. Okay, one of the things a good squash player has to be able to do is to concentrate well. And by concentrate well, sometimes we mean being able to narrow your attention or focus down to a very particular point, for example the ball, or to a particular tactic, and really focus and narrow your concentration down to one thing. At other times, you have to be able to broaden your focus of attention and pay attention to what's going on. So for example, squash doubles is a very good example. In doubles, not only do you, if someone hits the ball to you, do you have to pay attention to the ball, but you also have to pay attention to your partner so you can play the ball away from them and to where your opponents are. So sometimes we need a narrow point of attention, sometimes we need a very broad focus of attention. So let's start by picking a very particular narrow object, that piece of chalk. And what I want you to do is take a centering breath to relax. And then I just want you to fix your attention on that piece of chalk and block out all external distractions. My voice, the sound of the air conditioning, if anybody walks by the classroom, just focus all your attention on that particular piece of chalk. Great, stop there. Now the second part, making your attention very broad, what I want you to do is with your eyes open, I want you to broaden your peripheral vision and try and take in everything in the room without moving your head. So with your head in one spot, I just want you to try and pay attention to everything at once. In addition to that, I want you to try and listen to the air conditioning. And if anyone walks by outside, I want you to pay attention to that as well. So I want you to pay attention to as many things as possible, but I've seen your eyes dart around. I want you to do this with soft eyes. Your eyes should not move. You just want to relax and almost by itself let all the things you're paying attention to, let them come in by themselves without moving your eyes around.